This is gonna be more of a serious video. This is not gonna be a gaming video. It's more of a serious video, more laid back video at that though. So I'm just gonna be talking what has happened past couple of days or the past day or so, and what will be happening in a couple of weeks' time or less than a month's time. So let's start with what happened yesterday or the days prior. More yesterday, so I'm going to talk about yesterday. So, yesterday started like no other day. Not Yesterday started like a normal day. Like I got up, I woke up, I brushed my teeth, I ate my breakfast, I drank a cup of water, I got ready for school, and yeah. And it was actually it was sort of a nice weather, not nice, but it was more mild weather. But uh yeah, so that was the case. So first period yesterday was creative media. That went on like usual, and then second period was PE. Excuse me, by the way. I have a very bad cough. I'll explain what I have, um, what fever I have, because I actually do have a fever, and and it's very common for me to have this type of fever. But I'll explain what type of fever I have later in the video. So, yeah. So basically, there was PE. I had to get to the PE changing rooms. One thing that was different, a little bit different, that there were year 11 exams going on in the sports hall, so we had to actually go around the building, not like straight into the entrance. We had to go around into the entrance to the changing rooms, or boys and girls changing rooms. I obviously went in the boys changing rooms, and yeah. And then I chewed a piece of gum. I usually chew gum every like PE lesson, every morning. I know, like I chew gum quite a lot. It kind of like helps me stay a bit more, more awake. Let's just put it that way, because I tend to fall asleep quite a lot, and I'll explain why. I tend to fall asleep quite a lot during lessons. Not PE though. PE, like I would never fall asleep to. PE is one of my favorite subjects. So PE, in PE, we were what were we doing? We were doing a continuous relay. We started off with a warm up around our track in the field. I don't know if you guys know, but in our school, Glenthorne High School in the UK, um, we have a track. I don't know. Let me search it up if it comes up. Glenthorne High School sprint track. Okay, no. No, I meant sprint, not spring track. Oh my days. Sprints. No, that's not what I'm talking about. We have a sprint track. We have a track that like loops itself around. I think it's 800 meters, the track as a whole. So we're doing a lap of the track. That was not the track, by the way. What I just showed to you guys was not the track. That's something else. That's for like sports day, I think. Which sports day is coming up in a couple of months' time, in like less than 2 months' time, which is kind of soon. Like time has gone very quickly. So we did a lap of that. That was like our warm up, and then we were split out into teams. The one thing I actually hated, the one thing I despised during this PE lesson, because there were boys and girls, and in our PE class there are only boys in set 3, but we were with set 4, the girls too. So I don't know if it was set 5 or set 4. I think it was set 4, but we were with the girls. We had to enter teams. Then we couldn't choose our teams. Our teachers set what pupils should go into which teams. I was in team 3, team 4, team 3, I believe. Our team, I'm gonna be honest, was not good at all. I was pretty much carrying the team. I'm not even joking. So I'll talk a bit more about that later, but yeah. Um, So we got on the track. We had to start on like different points of the track because we were doing a continuous relay. So every one of the members in our team, or in every team, had to complete a lap of the track. Then that relay is finished. That's what continuous relay means. Let me search it up just so you guys. Continuous relay. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Man. But continuous relay is basically like a member of each of your team needs to complete a lap of the track. They will start at a certain point. Well, let's just give an example. They had to start on point 5. If they start on point 5, that member of the team has to complete a lap, not straight away. They will stop at each point, but once they eventually come to point 5, that lap is done. The relay is done. You're done basically. You're finished. You're finished as in you completed the track, completed the relay, continuous relay. So yeah, that went on as normal. But it was raining, and obviously we couldn't wear any hats during PE because it was PE. Couldn't wear any hats, or coats for that matter too, because we were outside. We had to be outside anyway. I know our teachers did not want cover lessons. We would probably have like 10 cover lessons because there was year-long exams. So I understand why we didn't have any cover lessons. I respect it. Um, But that's where, things started, getting weird. It's not weird for me, but, yeah, things started becoming a little bit more, I'll explain it later in the video. So, when we actually, finished the relay, I was fine. I was fine. My throat was fine. My nose was fine. But that was about to change drastically in like 20 minutes time, let's say. So after PE, we had break time. Break time was normal. I chewed a bit of gum. It was great. I know that sounds weird, but I actually do like chewing gum a lot. I'm not addicted, but I only chew gum during school days, not the weekends. So I'm not addicted. So yeah. And once period 3 came in, we actually had science, but it was in a different room because I think I don't know. I don't know why we had actually a room swap. We were in a different room, but we still had our science teacher. We didn't have a cover teacher. So yeah, things went as normal. Things went on as normal. About halfway through the lesson, I started having like a runny nose. Like it's not just continuously were coming out of my nose, which wasn't good. So obviously I had to blow my nose a bit. But I had to keep doing it like every couple of minutes because it wouldn't stop coming, and I was a little bit worried. So once I got back home after the entire school day, I drank a little bit of medicine, or I had medicine, 3 spoons of medicine. Calpol. I don't know if you guys heard of Calpol medicine in the UK. I'm sure as many of you guys have heard that, but Calpol, yeah, that is a medicine that exists. So yeah. So once I had that medicine, things were okay-ish, really. I was very tired by that because obviously I had PE and stuff. So yeah. Then fast forward to today, as I'm recording this video, I feel much worse. I genuinely feel like that medicine I had yesterday, the day prior to today, did not help me. In fact, I feel like it made my health worse. As you can see, or not see, if you can try and hear me, I'm kind of struggling to talk right now because my throat hurts so much. I did have a bit of medicine today, like a couple of minutes ago, so hopefully that actually does help me. Um, I've been coughing a lot in school today. I was very, very stressed out. I don't know why. I was just very tired. I was coughing a lot. My body was like abnormally warm, which obviously wasn't good. I wasn't wearing any coat. I was wearing like a blazer. I wasn't wearing my coat because it was very sunny today. Uh, Luckily enough. So yeah. Um. So yeah. Um. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna make any more videos. I will make videos. Don't worry. I'm not gonna quit this channel. Abandon this channel. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make any videos, streams, or shorts. For a couple of weeks or days. So hopefully my health gets better soon. My nose, by the way, still hurts so bad. Like I sneezed like so many times yesterday after school. Like it will sound unbelievable. I feel like I sneezed like over 50 times yesterday, which might actually be true. Like that actually could be true. I definitely sneezed a lot yesterday after school. I told all my friends about it in school, like or not in school. I told all my friends after school today how much I sneezed about my health and stuff. So yeah, and one of my friends, he also had a similar thing to me. Uh, he had a paracetamol. I'm sure many of you guys have heard what paracetamol is in the UK. It's like a tablet. It's not the medicine type. It's like a tablet you have to eat, drink water, obviously, and it tries to heal your throat. Tries to decrease the amount of coughing you have per day. So yeah. Also, onto the fever. What type of fever do I have? I definitely know. My parents know. This isn't new, but this is like the most severe type of the fever I had, which is hay fever. I'm sure many of you guys have known, but this is what hay fever is. Also known as an allergic rhinitis, an allergic reaction to that occurs when the immune system overreacts to allergens that is present in the air. Common triggers include pollen, house dust, mites, mold spores, and pet dander. What's the root cause of hay fever? Yes, uh, dust. Um, House dust is mainly what triggers my hay fever, and this is like the most severe type of hay fever I have, which isn't good. So yeah, I'll explain a bit more about it in my next video because I don't have much time left. I want to explain what will happen later on uh, uh, this year. So later on this year in June, my dad's actually going to be traveling to Sri Lanka. I'm sure many of you guys know where that is. He's actually specifically going to the city of Colombo, Sri Lanka. He's going to there to see his mum because not uh, because my dad's mum lives in Sri Lanka. Unfortunately, she is battling dementia right now. She is doing fine. However, she's like 84, 85 years old, and she's still going through, which I'm absolutely shocked of and proud of too. Because yeah, I also wanted to go to Sri Lanka too around June, but there was a couple problems with that. First, I had school. That was one of the obvious ones. Second, it was very hot there. Like when it's June, it's not June obviously now, but when it is June, June 10th to June 11th, that it's like 43 degrees Celsius. Like June is like the hottest time of the year in Sri Lanka, at least from what I know from my dad. My dad told me it was going to be like over 40 degrees Celsius there, which is very hot, very hot. So obviously I couldn't go. And the third reason, it is 12 hours. It's actually 11 hours for my dad, but of like 12 hours from London. I think my dad's actually going to the Heathrow airport and flying on one of the planes on that airport. That's why it's a little bit shorter, but 11 hours is still a long time to travel. That's why I'm not going to Sri Lanka. Those are the three reasons why I'm not going to Sri Lanka. Um, but And also, I've not seen my dad's mum in ages. I've only been to Sri Lanka once, and that was when I was 6 years old. I still remember those memories. Somehow, I can like picture it in my head. Like I'm picturing it right now, like all the memories I had back in Sri Lanka, or the back when I was in Sri Lanka when I was like 6 or 7 years old. Which was almost like 2016. It was back in 2016, 2015. I think it was in 2015 actually. Yeah, when I was in reception, or not reception, like year one or year two in primary school. So yeah. Um, but I've not seen her in well a long time, and I don't think I'm actually gonna get a chance to see her in a very long time because I have GCSE exams in year 11. Next year, or not next year, this September, I'm going to be year 10. Then the September after that, 2025, I'm going to be year 11. So next, in September 2025 is when I'm going to be in year 11. So that's what I'm like most like afraid of at the moment because obviously I have to write for my exams and stuff. So yeah, I have end of year exams coming up in year 9 in our school. It's coming up after half term, so there's like a 1 week holiday after next week. Next week's like the final week before half term. Then we have that 1 week holiday, and then we have our end of year exams. Our end of year exams actually start on the 3rd of June. I haven't received my exam timetable yet. But once I get it, I'll make sure you guys in my next video if I ever get it. I'll hopefully my dad has actually got an email of that. Hopefully my dad can forward it to my phone. I can show you guys it in the next video. Um, so yeah. And the sad thing is, my dad's actually going to Sri Lanka the day on his birthday. So he's actually leaving our house or my house. On the day of his birthday, which is kind of sad, but it's also good. It's kind of like a gift, a gift meeting his mom after so long. Well, it's felt like so long because it's been so long. And yeah, I think that is like. But the thing is, I don't get to see her. I'm still at home, which is obviously not great. So yeah, hopefully you guys watch through this entire video. This was more of a serious video than usual, but hopefully you guys did understand what has been going on, what will be going on in a couple of weeks' time, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys. See you guys.